Word tonight of a death on that migrant caravan of thousands heading to the U.S. border from Central America. The president of Honduras says a Honduran national fell off one of the trucks, and there is stunning new video showing how desperate those migrants are. Take a look at this. Two hijacked trucks plowed through a fence at the Honduran-Guatemalan border. Today, police in Honduras say they are connected to that caravan. And now, two men from El Salvador will be charged with attempted murder. Tonight, much caravan is slowly moving along the Guatemalan-Mexican border. You can see hundreds of Central American migrants here. They're trying to cross the Tapachula River into Mexico. Thousands more packed onto a bridge linking the two nations. I mean, look at all of these people, thousands of people. Yesterday, some in this caravan at the very front tried to push past border gates, and they ran directly into riot gear and police with tear gas. Now, children were caught in this chaos. Several migrants even leaped into the river below the bridge, perhaps to escape the crush, perhaps to try to swim to the Mexican side or turn back. CNN's Bill Weir was right in the middle of all the drama.
At high noon, the bridge over the border was empty. But then for some reason, Guatemalan police throw open the gates.
No, cerrado, it's closed. It's closed.
The first try to form an orderly line, but it lasts only seconds as thousands more pour across, all with a mixture of exuberance, frustration, and determination.
The surge of the crowd has managed to shove those padlock gates open.
But waiting on the other side are hundreds of Mexican federales in riot gear. They managed to hold back the human tide with the help of a single tear gas canister. After a half hour of chaos, the crowd calms itself, even turning on the few troublemakers in the crowd, convincing them to climb back down off the fence. But some can't take the heat and the crowd, so they jump into the river.
Our message is, we're not criminals. We're coming over here because we want to work. We need a job. We need better, a better life. That's why we're here.
You understand that President Trump is going to use the pictures of thousands of people surging to the gates against you. He's going to point that to people and say, this is scary.
It's his politics, we respect, he's the president of the United States, and with all due respect, we are not criminals.
Donald Trump is an Antichrist.
Donald Trump is the Antichrist, this man says. If he doesn't repent, he's going to hell. We are not criminals. We are workers and fighters. Eventually, Mexico opens to the caravan, but only a trickle are let through, women and children first, including Marta Torres, who tells me her husband was murdered by Honduran drug gangs. After walking for a week, her three other kids are still across the river.
Do you want to go to the United States? Have you heard, though, that President Trump doesn't want more people coming? And he's even separated families who try to come.
What should we do now then? She says, breaking down.
There's no way you can go back home.
I don't want my kids in the middle of crime. I don't want to have the lives of my children further destroyed. Mexico has taken the rare step of calling on the United Nations to help sort this crisis. But this standoff makes clear that for most of these folks, there is no turning back. Bill Weir, CNN, Tapachula, Mexico.
And there's no end in sight at this point for those people.